Hi there and welcome to the video version of this week's e-newsletter. So here's my question for you. Is there a leap of faith that it's time for you to take, and yet you find that your doubt, your fear, maybe your insecurity keeps you from taking the leap? It's completely normal. Most of us have had that kind of a fear, but our job really is to find our way through it. You know, this subject is on my mind because 20 years ago this week, I launched my first business. I made the leap out of corporate America into a business of my own. It was a dream I'd had probably since elementary school. I had always pretended to have a business, wanted to have a business as a kid. And so it was a really big leap for me. And prior to making the leap, I struggled with a lot of what if questions. I like to call it what if syndrome. Maybe you have it. I asked myself questions like, well, what if I fail? What if I'm too young? What if I'm not as capable as I think I am? What if I can't pay my bills? What if you get the picture. And I didn't get rid of the fear and get the courage I needed until I did this one thing. And this is really powerful when you are struggling with your own what if questions. I answered them. I answered my what if questions. And it looked something like this. I remember actually, it was one night, the what if questions were just rolling over in my head. I was about to go to sleep and I was laying in bed and I just decided to answer them. What if I fail? Well, if I fail, I guess I will go get another job, and I'll analyze what happened, and I will regroup, I will re-strategize, and in a couple of more years, I'll try again. What if I'm too young? Well, you know what? I know I do good work and I deliver great work, but there might be projects that come up that I don't quite have the experience for. Maybe I can partner with someone with more experience, and I will learn as I go. What if everything just doesn't work out and I can't pay my bills? Well, again, I guess I will go get another job, which then I had a new what if question. What if you can't get another job because you quit this job? And you know how those thoughts go. And that's when I decided to make a declaration. You know, I really believe that successful women and men speak differently. In the face of a challenge, they say something different out loud. And what I said was, you know what? If that happens, I will work through it. I will face the challenge. I will be resilient. I will bounce back. I don't know how. There's a whole lot of what ifs that could happen, but I believe I can handle them. And I won't just survive, I will thrive. That is what I said to myself. And you know what? I want to challenge you. I want you to really think about, what are your what if questions? Write all of them down. The what if questions that create the most doubt for you. And then I want you to do two things. Number one, answer your what if question. What if this happens? Do it for every single what if question. And then after you answer what if this happens, which means you're painting that big scary picture that's going on in your mind that ends up turning your fear into a stop sign. I want you to paint the picture of what you are afraid is going to happen. And then after you paint that picture, I want you to ask yourself, and how will I overcome it if that happens? There is so much power in imagining yourself succeeding, surviving, thriving in your what if question, in your worst case scenario, seeing yourself facing it and seeing yourself working through it. It will dissipate your fear and it will empower you to move forward. If you want more life coaching and advice, visit my blog. It's at valerieburton.com/blog. I'll talk to you next time.